Hello, everybody, and I am Saberwolf, and welcome to the Friday Night Dice. Yes, I know it's not Guild Wars 2, but Friday nights is my D&D night, so that's going to continue. Not only that, the crazy thing tonight is that I have no older kids, I have no youngest child, I have no wife here tonight, so I can be as loud and obnoxious as I can be tonight. I guess I don't want to be too obnoxious for you guys, obviously, but yeah. But our crew is already jumping and ready to go, chewing at the bit here. But our crew is already chewing at the bit here as they kick me out of Discord. The nerve of them at all. But I got them queued up now. Hello, everybody.
Hello.
Hello.
Did you kick me out of Discord?
Yeah, you were complaining about
God
you were hearing it,
dang it!
so I fixed it.
Still, see how my words are bitten back at me.
The problem was solved.
Yeah, exactly. I understand. So what's
Yes,
the problem?
I do not own. Well, we all have admin on this Discord, but really the Discord, I believe, belongs to Bailey. I think, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I created the Discord, so I'm the owner. Although I gave all of you guys the same,
Permissions.
permissions as I have.
So Bailey, that was a classic Clockwork Soul sorcerer move. See a problem? Straight to it.
It's just straight onto it. God dang it.
So I posted in the Discord what the dark mode looks like for me.
Well,
Oh,
then that's probably just your
I
computer.
like the dark mode actually. Honestly,
Take it off of dark mode then. Why even
Yeah,
bother?
I want dark mode. It's not working for me.
I want dark mode. It just doesn't want me.
Uh,
All right,
Yeah.
y'all ready?
I'm still fixing pause cam, but yeah.
We'll fix it faster.
Well, I
What did I
moved
do?
it. I moved it to a different position because, unfortunately, when I had to rebuild my computer, that also meant I had to redo all of my overlays in OBS. so, uh, so that took a while. But again, and for those of you just joining us today, I do have pop-up messages and everything now. So whenever you follow, subscribe to any of the stuff that you see on here, you'll have a little pop-up message with a little wolf howl. So that's a little cool little feature now on Twitch, and I will port it over to YouTube in the near future. It's going to take a bit, so because I will be playing Guild Wars 2 on YouTube because I know that's where all you guys are. And gals.
And yeah, Leo is not with us today.
Yeah, no Leo today, unfortunately. There we go. So yeah, whenever you're ready to go, Mr. DM, sir. And no, I
I'm
cannot
ready.
find that damn document, unfortunately. Which is too bad.
So, remember correctly, we left off. You guys killed off the dragon, the ghost dragon, with quite a few scratches and bumps. You managed to clean up the rest of the undead, and we're looking for some loot, as well as the crystal sword that was thrown into the water for a random reason. Not quite sure why.
it was a natural one, I think.
Yeah, it was a natural
Oh, I know.
one roll.
Oh, I know. I'm just in. What do you guys do?
Oh, okay. Now we're going back to our conversation about the Deadpool, which
Yeah,
funny
first thing
enough,
I'm going to do, I'm moving away from the edge of the water.
You had a new hydrophobia?
let's
Yeah,
let's
a little
move
bit.
Harlequin just because the person's not here.
Fair enough.
So, let's see. So, Sean, does Harlequin actually tell us that she lost the sword, or we just kind of notice that she's using a different weapon?
Uh, yeah, knowing Leo, Harlequin would probably get up onto this little plinth on the table here, peer down, and be like, "Shame, that sword. It was a good sword." We'll
What
pick
do
it
you
up
mean?
with whatever else is down there.
Where do you mean you don't have the sword?
Yeah, we did. And she would say that
Yeah, I'm not sure where everybody was.
it,
I'm not sure if everybody
she would say
knows.
that she purposefully dropped it and it fell into the pool.
And the zombie kicked it in, right?
Yeah.
I'm just going to ask
Never her fault.
whereabouts. Where? Yeah, no, we know that. Whereabouts was this?
Like, it's over here.
Yeah, I thought it was like right here somewhere, right? Or I don't know if she threw it or I don't know. We don't know. All right.
She was, if I remember correctly, in one of these 2 different squares and dropped it and
Yeah.
threw it in.
Yep.
Although she probably mentioned that she was unarmed or disarmed by the zombies.
I'd somehow make it sound cool.
So, and the last thing she did, I think, was to cast the dancing lights, and it went down 60 feet.
Oh,
and
that's right. That's right. You're right. She cast dancing lights into the water.
Yep.
Still
And
didn't see anything.
still didn't see a bottom 60 feet down.
No,
And
didn't see
can
any
she
there.
move? Can she move that like over here? Because this looks like a plateau or something.
Right over here, there's a little bit of a ledge.
A little bit of a ledge, and then it drops off. Sounds about right.
Yep.
All right,
Um,
so I guess somebody's going to have to go in the water.
Probably
I've
not
been-
before we take a short rest.
Yeah, I kind of
Yeah.
want to rest first before I do that, but we're not going to be able to rest anywhere except for maybe, since we walked in from this direction over here, Bailey. So I'm going to assume this is open air over here, just as like a gap, or is this like more tunnels going in?
Well, that's tunnels going back to the
Yeah, back
dungeon.
where. Yeah.
Because that's more tunnels going back into the red wizard stuff.
Yeah.
Down
I
here,
mean-
yeah, that's where you guys came from.
We could take 10 minutes and she could cast the dome and we could just chill back here for an hour.
Good.
Again, why do you like sleeping in places where you know is encumbered by dead stuff?
And,
Not
and again,
sleeping.
I'm not
Just
sleeping.
take a short rest.
Taking a short
I
rest.
am taking a nap because I went down twice that battle.
Weird.
You know what? Join the
And-
club.
You.
I mean, Harley definitely wants to take at least a short rest because Leo used literally every last spell slot.
You're kidding.
Nope.
No,
Really?
yeah, he used his entire thing. He can't even do the dome.
We know.
Well, the dome's a
No, it's
ritual, so he can do
It's
it.
a ritual.
Oh, yes, technically you're right. I forgot that he's a wizard.
Hold on. Let's see what I have left.
You could also ritually send a phantom steed down the water
Okay.
hole.
Well, I was looking at if he could do a. I thought he said he could do a polymorph. How is he going to do
He
that?
he can get a 4th level slot back on a short rest.
Well, my idea was to take maybe change somebody into a octopus, and just because the octopus is really stealthy in the water, and then give him an invisibility potion, and I mean, that's really stealthy.
Okay, well, how fast does an octopus swim in water?
I could tell you. in
Pretty
1 second.
fast.
Yeah,
Decent
pretty fast.
speed.
It's
It's like 40-foot swim
40,
speed.
I think. I want to say 40.
giant octopus.
60.
Hold on.
60?
Swim,
Yeah, 60
swims
feet.
60 feet of swim.
And it's also-
Technically, I could swim faster than that. No, I can't because they could just do that as a thing. Same thing. Never mind. They could
Yeah.
swim
And then
faster.
it also has advantage on dexterity stealth checks made while underwater.
That's
Oh,
not
wow.
the. Yeah, it has advantage and a +5.
And a +5. And if it's invisible.
Meanwhile, though, there is also
Well, if through the advantage, there's no sense of using a potion to make it invisible if it's just going to get the same advantage.
Well, yeah, but that's things seeing it. maybe nothing sees it.
There is also the killer whale form, which has more hit points and blind sight out to 120 feet.
I don't think a killer whale is going to fit in here.
Huge
At least
creature.
that's what my crown of intellect is telling me.
I mean,
But the octopus could grab things. That's the other thing.
I mean,
it has tentacles. It could definitely grab things.
you could just about fit a Tarask in that pool of water. Just about. You can fit lots of things in that water.
Yeah.
That's a pretty big pool of water.
I don't even know what to say on that one.
So if I want to change, never mind.
Oh,
we did do a Carved
once
out.
over on the whole place that there's no treasure or anything. It's just that gem that housed Dargan, and that was it.
I don't think we did, and that's what I was saying. I don't think we.
We did it in like a post wrap up thing. It's like, is there any treasures or anything? And he's like, no. At least we don't know. It could be at the bottom of the bottomless
I'll let
pit here.
DM tell us.
Isn't that bottomless?
Well, I mean, magic exists. It could be bottomless.
We dive in and pop out on the opposite side of the world.
We just dive in, and it's like eventually a portal to the plane of water.
That's what I'm saying.
So does
He's like, now that you say that.
Does anybody else have a rope?
We always have rope.
Pretty
What
sure
rope
I
do we
have. I have 50 feet of hempen rope.
Right. 50 feet. I don't think I have it listed on my.
You probably have 50 feet of rope.
No, I took the wrong. I took a different pack. I took a priest pack, not a.
If you have rope, it's probably 50 feet.
I have 50 feet of rope.
Why don't we tie
and a grappling hook, by the way.
Oh, fantastic! Why don't we tie the two ropes together? Throw the grappling hook down there, and see how far it goes down.
Well, I have an explorer's pack, which I'm assuming has the rope in it.
It does.
Okay, and I also have I also bought a grappling hook at the beginning of our campaign, like beginning, like episode 1 or episode 0 even.
I recall that. So I mean, is that an idea? Just throw the grappling hook down there and see if we snag onto anything. And
So
give us
we're
an
going to
idea.
do some fishing.
The last
Give
time
us
we
an
went
idea.
fishing, it went really
Hold on,
bad.
Hold on, guys. Let's.
Okay.
It'll give us an
I
idea how
remember
deep it is. Also, give us an idea how deep it is.
Yeah.
That's true, because if you're lowering the rope into the water, it's a heavy buoy, or heavy anchor. And if the rope slackens at all, we know that we hit bottom, and we could determine how much rope is left to figure out how deep it is.
Yep.
Yeah.
Okay.
Assuming your characters didn't fail math.
I have the crown of intellect on me. It has a built-in computer.
Listen, lowest intelligence in this party is a 12.
Oh, I know. It's fun messing with you guys.
12. That's like what? Graduated high school?
A 12 is,
No, 12 is above average.
I generally consider it's just multiply by 10 and that's your IQ. So 12 would be IQ 120.
Wow, that must have got a migraine from going from IQ of 50 to an IQ of 190.
All right, so that's what we're going to do, Bailey. We're tying the ropes together, putting the grappling hook on the bottom, and I say we go somewhere like over here, throw it in, or maybe try it in a couple places.
Well, she dropped it over here or over here, so probably need to go where the sword probably is.
Right, but we want to determine how deep it is. So if we sound it in several, I thought you had the thing of intellect. All right, so I think if we sounded in different areas, we could get an idea how deep this thing is.
So you want a sonar pass? Is that what you're asking for?
No, we'd
Uh,
throw the
Bruce?
grappling hook and do the math.
Bruce?
uh, so, does 100 feet of rope, do we ever feel a bottom?
Yeah.
All right, so you let loose a little bit of rope at a time, and you notice that the weight of the weight kind of lessens when you hit about 150 feet.
We don't have that
We don't
much.
have 150
We don't
feet.
have that
Sorry.
much.
How much did you have?
100.
100.
Oh, my bad.
So, in other words, the answer is no. We never slacked at all.
I mean,
Correct.
unless Harley has rope as well, but I don't think she does.
I highly doubt it. Well, no, because she does come from a daughter.
Yeah.
She's the daughter of a criminal person, a burglar.
Okay, well that's interesting.
Well,
Uh,
So
Hmm.
we're not going to go on that assumption, Bailey. Obviously, of 150. We're going to go with the assumption of 100. Obviously, so
100. Yeah, we're gonna just
So
say
it's more than 100.
over 100. Well, okay, that sword's gone. I'm not even gonna try this.
Yeah, Harlequin does not seem to have any rope.
Yeah, Harlequin doesn't. Harlequin's going to trade out the sword anyway, but
we got to try to.
but
I would say,
Harlequin wants to know if there's anything else down there
yeah,
besides the sword.
absolutely. Everybody does.
Excuse me, all of us?
Half of us.
Well, if you don't want to, you could. You're more than happy to exit and wait for us. We will. Do what we do.
This place gives me the hibba-jibba-dibbies.
Yeah.
So if we can take a short rest, we can polymorph someone.
All right. Let's go here. Put up the tent, and
Well,
let's rest for an
go
hour.
where?
Wherever. I was just saying right here.
That's inside the wall.
No, this is the yeah. But if you go here, isn't this
just-
behind?
Well, down here is probably the furthest away from the water. Down here.
We find a dry spot.
Yeah. I don't care where we go. Just pick the spot. Somebody pick the spot.
All right, Paladin does it. I'll pick over here. Because you guys want my order, so you go over there. How's that?
Yep. So I guess we'll throw down a tiny hut just so that we aren't disturbed while we take a short rest, and we'll take a short rest.
I don't. Is this a? Is this like something that Ray could hang on, or like just
Yeah, that's a wall that you can.
okay? Yeah. So I'm gonna leave Ray out there.
I think my roll 20 just crashed. I'm gonna reload real quick.
Did did all three of our familiars make it?
Yes.
I believe one of them
Wow.
got caught in the
I was gonna say,
breath attack.
one of them died in the breath attack. I know that.
I think he.
Oh, yeah.
I think they redid it though. Whoever it was.
Okay. So I get 1, 2, 3, 4.
Maybe. Oh, you know what? I think that was Laverne. That was my.
Because I know Bruce was like kind of off on the side over here most of the time, so
Oh, that means I have to take off a spell slot for that. And you know what? Laverne returns to us as a crab.
oh, okay.
Can
All
crabs
right, let
swim?
me see if this works.
I'd assume that they could at least crawl up the side.
It's a
They
it's a
can, they
crab.
could definitely swim.
Wasn't exactly sure.
As the main boy, they can swim. Yeah.
They can breathe water as well. Importantly, they have only a swim speed of 20 feet. They also have blind sight of 30 feet.
Ooh, that 30 feet will actually probably be pretty beneficial. So you can look through its eyes, and whoever's going to get turned into an octopus can go with them and go down together.
Yeah.
And the blind sight will actually assist the octopus. That helps.
Yeah, and I can also turn the octopus invisible.
So if we're taking a short rest, I get Daunting Roar. I get Favor of the Gods back. And I get my Channel Divinity back, I believe.
Adrian is going to roll all of his remaining hit dice because he's on 4 hit points.
Yep, that's what I'm doing right now. I don't know why it didn't go on there.
Hey! Whoa! Wow! What are these rolls? Save them for later.
No, don't save them for later. Use them all right now.
Apparently, I'm saving them for later. God, twice.
There we go.
You just had to jinx it, Saber.
I didn't know such thing.
I mean, you know what? That's actually still pretty good. I rolled d8s. I rolled 5 dice. Had 2 of them max, 2 of them min, and another one nearly max.
42.
And
I can actually pop
Hold on, I'm
one
gonna.
more. That's good enough.
and I'm just
Puts me
gonna.
one short of max. By the way, I have 102 HP now.
No, those shouldn't be d8s. Only the first one should have been a d8.
I still got 4 hit dice left after that. There is a cat purring in the background.
I can't hear it.
6 plus 6. So now
I thought you were Saber Wolf, not Saber Cat.
Well, I'm snoring.
and then
Oh, that's so cool. Somebody from my Final Fantasy VI group bought one of those new metal posters that you can get now, and got it with the Final Fantasy VI logo. Looks really good, actually.
it's 9.
How many hit points did
I got
Harley
2.
have that she shouldn't have because of the crystal sword not being there?
I'm not gonna worry too much about it. It was just a handful.
Well, it did come in useful. She did heal off it a couple times before it left her hand, so...
I mean, it was like nearly 20 hit points if I remember right.
It was a few.
Crit. One was a crit.
Well,
One
I think
was a
crit was
crit.
automatic, right?
No. Yeah, she still spent the charges.
Oh.
I'd say like take off 15.
That's fair.
So have we nominated somebody for jumping into the damn wet hole?
I'll do it.
Isn't that polymorph on yourself, then?
No, he's polymorphing me.
Harley's polymorphing tolls, I suppose.
How? She doesn't have any spell slots unless... Oh.
Arcane Recovery.
Arcane Recovery. Dang it!
Which recovers a 4th level spell slot.
I want that so bad. I have no spell
What's
slots
that?
at all right now.
Well, multi-class into wizard, and you can get it.
I'm already... No.
Or
I got Sorcerer, I mean, so...
Or
on that.
just take those extra levels of Sorcerer for flexible casting. Okay.
I
So
think I ended up
Harley's
taking
Alright.
Remove Curse. So I don't think I really actually decided what I was going to take there.
I gained, so on the short rest, I gained back a 1st level spell. And I am going to cast at 3rd. I think all I have is a 3rd. Yeah, all I have is a 3rd level. Let's see. Yeah, 1 3rd level slot left. Okay, let me do it at 2nd level. I'm going to cast Aid on myself.
Maybe on the crab that's going down with you.
Yeah, it's only 5 hit points because I have 1/3 level slot left, and I might need that for something else.
That could maybe possibly save the familiar from a single zombie attack.
Yep, it could. So I have, let's see, choose up to 3 creatures. So I'm going to do it on myself, the crab, and who else would need it?
I guess I can volunteer as your lifeguard.
All right, so you get 5. So we all get 5
Base HP.
temporary hit points. Yeah.
Mhm.
What's the what's this number 16? What's that for? Is that the that should be our temporary hit points, right?
That's your armor class.
My armor class is 21 now because I put my wand down and
Yep.
picked up my shield. All right, so that you're saying that's all right. That's my armor class, and where put in the red
Also-
one.
Oh yeah, I got my shield back. Yay.
For Harlequin, don't forget that she has Warlock spellcasting, so she gets those spell slots back as
Yes,
well.
she
Yeah.
gets a single first level slot back.
Hey, that's a shield.
Or Gift of Alacrity.
It's a silvery barbs.
Yeah, silvery barb.
barbs. Come on now.
Yeah, there's a lot of things that could.
Because Harley has shield still from the staff.
Oh, true.
Although I only think one casting, unless I want to risk breaking the staff. Yeah.
Oh, and again, shout out to the Boots of the Winterlands, by the way.
Yeah, those things are. I mean, when cold is prominent, it's a good item.
Ooh, yeah.
You have to be.
Oh, very well for you.
So I got something silly. I
Don't
could
you
do
roll
Nothing new with
unseen,
this group.
Yeah, I was
I
about
could
to
do
say.
unseen servant and send it down there, and then come
What's
back
the
up.
range of Unseen Servant?
It doesn't really say. It says. Hold on.
It has a range, but the main thing is I don't think it can. I don't think it can talk.
Right, but I could tell it to go find the sword.
60 feet is the range. It's at the bottom.
Also, I don't think it's
The spell ends if it moves more than 60 feet away from you.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. All right. We ready to do this? Did we decide what are we going to do? Octopus?
You're going down, so you get to choose between octopus and killer whale.
I really think your killer whale's going to be hindered on movement unless there's water actually underneath us, like it spreads out, like under the flooring. You're going to be really hindered on maneuverable ability.
In our group loot, we have 2 potions of invisibility. Would it be worth taking one?
No, because I'm just going to cast invisibility on you.
Even better.
Okay.
Well, that
So
only would basically that would mean that other creatures down there's perception would be a disadvantage because you're already rolling with advantage on the stealth if you're an octopus.
Assuming they rely on sight, not
Assuming they rely on sight.
Which I believe we already proved that they don't rely on sight because...
I mean, it's already dark down there.
Well, that too.
Maybe they have dark vision.
Well, no, wasn't Harley invisible and they smacked her anyways?
No, she went out of invisibility to cast polymorph.
Oh, okay.
All right. Well, I mean, we could try it and see what happens. I mean, worst comes to worst, I'll just dash the hell out of there and run away. That's my
giant octopus does also have an ability that lets you dash as a bonus action and create area of heavy obscurement.
Yep. The ink cloud.
Ink cloud. So let me throw down a giant octopus.
Okay.
Okay,
And
so
I'll
I guess that's as big as the killer whale is, isn't it?
No, killer
Uh,
whale I thought was huge.
That's killer whale.
Okay.
slither.
You can. Okay, no baby belugas. Okay.
I'll sliver
Plus-
over to the water.
Plus,
And,
octopi can get into very, very small spaces.
That is true too.
Yeah. Like, Adrian will cast invisibility on the giant octopus.
Ooh. And I'll just slip into the water, like right here, and start looking at the shelf to see if I could find a sword. Number one, that's my first goal.
And Crab Laverne is scuttling down the water as well.
You have more than one goal here.
Yeah.
Well, it's not on that little shelf.
No, I didn't think it would be.
Yeah, Crab Laverne's gonna swim down slowly. I mean,
I'm just gonna just kind of follow the crab down.
What's both of your guys' blind sights?
Crab has blind sight 30 feet.
Okay.
I don't think the octopus has one.
No, the crab is
Uh,
communicating to the octopus. I don't know how that works.
No, we're just.
It's doing a little dance.
Oh no, it's doing that thing from Ratatouille where it's like grabbing him on the top of the head and like steering him.
The octopus doesn't
Yeah.
have hair, but sure.
Doesn't say anything about how he sees or I
Giant
think it's more
octopus has
feel.
dark vision
Dark vision, 60 feet. Okay.
with perception +4.
Actually.
That's yeah.
That's why I wanted the octopus, because there was a lot of things that kind of work in its favor here. So the octopus is just going to go down, like, I don't know if it like funnels down.
And
So I'm
both
just-
of these things are swimming down stealthily.
Yeah.
So once again, you go down the 150 feet. If you guys are stealthing, go ahead and roll me a stealth check.
All right.
Oh, wait. Have you left yet?
We're assuming that they have left. Yes,
I was gonna give them guidance before they left.
that's fine.
Well, at least one of them, the octopus.
Probably.
Oh, could I ask a question? If I would have cast Bless, well, I don't even have Bless. Never mind. All right.
Yeah, I mean, you could have cast guidance on yourself and continue concentrating as an octopus.
Yeah, too late now.
Can the octopus cast
so-
spells?
No,
No.
but it can concentrate.
So what do I need to roll?
Yeah,
a
stealth.
stealth check, assuming you're stealthing.
So you get advantage, and it's a +5.
All right, gonna use these new dice. Let me know if you could see them.
And the crab has +2.
I got a 14.
All right.
Yep.
So you guys get to the bottom of what seems to be this straight tunnel downwards. The crab does kind of, I guess, see the sword with its blind sight.
Yep.
But
I don't know how it works.
It works. We're gonna say it does. Maybe it's like a little sonar thing.
It's not sonar. I think it's like smell.
That would make
Water
sense. I was gonna say smell. Well, I mean, sharks can.
That's
Well,
fair. That's fair.
Sharks can detect electricity in the water and see that way. Yeah.
Well, either way, the crab does find the sword, as well as he notices that at a about 45-degree angle, there's another tunnel that goes down and starts curving upwards. It seems to be
So-
going north.
So it goes down and then back up.
It seems to be curving upwards, although he doesn't know if it goes up quite yet, I guess.
How long does polymorph last?
An hour.
An hour.
All right, just let me know on the time.
Here, I'll put a stopwatch on for us.
So does the giant octopus notice this, or he sees anything else down there?
At this point, you probably can only see, I would say, about 10 feet with how murky the water is. This is not just being dark; it's also murky. It's depth.
Right, but I'm using my tentacles and feeling.
Right, so you can see about a 10
Okay.
radius around yourself.
I think.
So you can see the crab, and whatever the crab does, you can try to figure out from there.
Yeah, the
Okay. That's what I'll try
crab's
to
like
do.
doing a little dance and points out the sword.
Make a little
All
love.
right. Do I see the sword?
Yeah, you can pick it up.
All right. I'll grab the sword with one of my tentacles.
Is there anything else that doesn't look like a rock to the crab?
Make me a perception check.
Oh, woo, this is going to be fun. Because it's a -1.
Wait, it has blindsight but -1 for perception?
Yes.
And Toll, go to make me a perception check as well. At disadvantage because of you don't have blind sight.
So the crab doesn't see anything that it cares about.
Yeah, nope.
Oh man.
It's like the crab actually sees like something. The crab like sees a small statuette made of like pearl and diamond, but it just thinks, "Yeah, that's another rock."
It's not
I got a
wrong.
7, so I don't know what that would be. Perception. So was that
Plus 4
11?
perception, I believe.
+4, so yeah,
11.
11.
So
That's
you
disadvantage. You said, right?
Yeah, disadvantage. You do notice that there is what seems to be a couple of bodies on the bottom here, although you don't really notice them moving at all.
Okay. I'll keep moving towards the crab. I'll just keep moving around.
Yeah, the crab's going to inspect that sloping area you talked about.
How deep do you want to go into it?
I want to go at least.
Well,
30.
the crab at this point is autonomous and not
Yeah.
being controlled by Adrian. So
I'd want to
this
do
is
like
a crab being like, you know, this is crab territory. I'm just going to keep going down.
I'm going to go 25 minutes and then head back.
Okay.
So
yeah, easily within 25 minutes. I would say about after just a couple of minutes, it starts finally sloping upwards. Like you're going upwards instead of at a lesser degree downwards. And after a few more minutes, do
All while dragging this crystal sword behind you.
No.
He's
I
got
got it
8.
in one of my
He'll be fine.
tentacles. I got 8. Yeah, I'm good.
yeah.
You still got it though. I mean,
Uh,
You notice this kind of area.
uh-huh.
Minus the
Uh-huh.
2 passageways on either side.
oh, there's another
okay.
Dargan.
A skeleton.
Seems to be a bunch of bones up on that little ridge. Does not seem to be moving at all.
So is the octopus turning back at this point?
I'm going to take a quick look and see if I can see anything as the octopus, and then I'll be turning
Because
back.
the crab's gonna waddle onto shore and see if there's anything on these bones to eat.
Both the crab and the giant octopus noticed some shiny things
Where?
up on the. Seems to be a pile of shiny things right about here. Let me put something down.
Ooh, shiny.
So I know I don't have. Well, I know I could dash, so I got really fast dash movement. So
Are you now
I
the
should be
crab
able-
from Moana?
Yes. It's the crab
Shiny.
Laverne is gonna start like adorning itself with shiny
Oh
things.
God.
So I'm just gonna look to see if there's anything big, you know, like anything real big.
It does seem to be a couple of like piles of little tiny shiny bits. I'm talking with you being the octopus at whatever intelligence you're at. Just a bunch of shiny bits.
Yeah.
There's
Go
there
ahead.
does not seem to be anything large and shiny.
Large, and like a sword or a something of that nature. Like I don't, whatever. If it's all just coins,
It's not all
um,
just coins. There's a couple of other items, but nothing that's like shiny.
so is there anything like I could grab with my um, without, because I figured like coins or whatever, like jewels would just drop out of my suction cups, right? I mean, is
Probably,
there
yeah.
some?
Maybe, I don't know. Octopi are pretty good at grasping things.
Little tiny things. I don't know about that. Definitely not at the amount that there is here.
All right, let
Yeah.
me grab like one of the shiny things that's not a coin, and I'm gonna put it in my mouth,
Okay.
and then I'm gonna dash back to where I came from.
And as he's dashing away, the crab is going to start seeing if there's anything to eat on these bones.
There does not seem to be. This seems to be a complete skeleton.
Well, the crab is just gonna, I don't know, grab uh, a
Shiny
couple shinies, anything it can wear, and grab in its claws and swim back.
Okay.
It just likes the shiny.
All right.
Oh man, gotta love suddenly role playing for a tag team where the higher intelligence is a 4.
Yeah, I'm gonna get back on the surface, and then hopefully he'll drop.
Let's
I'll
see.
drop. I'm gonna spit out the gem and pull out the sword and just
How much
wait to.
shiny can a crab carry? Like it's going to try to carry more than it can, so it's going to drop stuff along the way.
Roll me sleight of hand.
For a crab.
Yep.
Okay.
Sleight of
See how much you can
claw.
hold on to.
That's just a flat roll. Okay.
That's surprising, actually.
16.
Hey.
When you come up, you still hold 16 bits of gold.
Somehow it's like these. There's just a small pile of gold just balanced on the crab's head.
And
That's my
the giant
block.
octopus you guys see he produces the sword as well as a small ruby. It's not ruby, emerald.
How much emerald is in this cave anyway?
So
Like above the water.
these
Yeah.
crystals seem to be more of a quartz nature,
Okay.
a colored quartz. The only actual like gem was the one that was shattered.
So I'm back to. I would think concentration got dropped as soon as I got back, right?
Yeah, you. It's actually you're invisible, so you come up and just whoop, octopus appears, and then it turns into Tolv.
Nice. Um, and I will relay what I saw, I guess, right? I can't exactly tell you what I saw, but I know it was a lot of gold. There was a lot of treasure. Um,
Laverne crab is all telling me there were some bones down there that it tried to eat, but they weren't very tasty.
yeah, there was a pile of bones. I mean, as an octopus, I have a 4 intelligence, so I probably wouldn't really know I don't know. Look dangerous.
It's a, it's
It
like
was a
trying
big
to
pile of
remember.
bones.
What's
I
that?
imagine trying to remember things from Polymorph is like trying to remember a dream.
I know. I know. I saw a pile of shiny stuff. What I'm thinking is probably gold and stuff.
Do
So
are you guys asking me if you want me to go back down, get it all, and bring it back up?
it was really far down there.
How
Like,
far was it?
Really
How
far.
far
It was minutes of travel for the octopus.
Yeah.
All in all, about 8.
Oh, 8 minutes. Wow, that is.
That's a long time.
Between going down and like down the shaft or whatever, and through the tunnel, about 8 minutes of travel.
Well, I guess is that for the octopus or for the crab?
For the
'Cause-
probably the.
Crab
I'd
was a
assume that
half
the crab
hour.
would be on the octopus, or the octopus
Yeah.
would be grabbing the crab.
Is it more than
Okay.
5 minutes?
No, 8.
Let's. Maybe there's a secret passage to
So
there
that's
other
like,
than going through this water. I mean, did we check like all these nooks and crannies to see if maybe there's a
Wow, that's like
different way to get there?
I don't.
Or do we don't have any potions of water breathing, do we?
so that's nearly 2 miles of underwater swimming.
Really?
Are you assuming that they dashed?
Yes,
I was
mean-
assuming that they weren't because they were looking around.
it's still. I mean, if they're looking around and they're not dashing, that's still a mile of underwater swimming.
I think I could technically do it.
Yeah, but I don't feel comfortable.
How do you
only
feel?
one person going.
Bailey, is it about a mile?
A little bit less than a mile, I guess.
So it's 5,200
Yeah.
I mean, does anybody have water breathing spell?
No, but I can hold my breath for 5 minutes.
That's not going to help.
Oh, if he dashes, possibly.
Maybe. I mean, he's pretty fast. I mean,
Mhm.
that's
Wait, that's 450 feet. So that's 45 feet per 6 seconds, right?
well.
Yes, assuming that's your swim speed.
Well, his
So
swim
that's
speed is
times
his walking
5.
speed,
Yeah, my swim speed's equal to walking speed.
Nice.
which
So 6
45.
seconds is 5, so that's 5 times per minute.
And if you're dashing,
No, that's 10 times a minute, right?
yeah, 10 times a minute.
Times 10 for a minute times 5 minutes. If I dash action during that,
If you dash action during
I can
that,
easily get there. Easily. Like, even without dashing, I could almost get there.
Well, I could.
no,
I could.
I threw up
I
the
could
math
load-
for you.
Yeah,
It's in feet.
right.
You're-
And it's 2,850. Or, yeah,
No,
2,580. Sorry.
you've 5,280.
5,280. Oh, and so I'm still short.
You are short a few hundred feet. Yeah,
Is that with dashing or without?
that's with dashing.
With dashing.
Do you have any first level spell slots left? Or
Yeah,
I do.
expeditious
It would-
retreat would get you there.
I don't know. I don't have anything. I'm
Although, I
completely
don't know if-
completely drained of everything.
I don't know that expeditious retreat even lasts that long.
it lasts a minute, I think.
The last
Well,
10
no-
minutes.
No,
He
Okay,
has to come back.
that's true.
yeah, which is, we'll leave it. as much as Harley doesn't want to leave it, Adrian thinks we should leave it.
Yeah, Expedition Retreat lasts 10 minutes. So if I could cast it twice, I could easily get there and back.
I mean, if we like go up into town, take a rest, come back, you could cast haste.
No, haste
You'd beat
doesn't
it.
last as long. It only lasts a minute. So it
Yeah,
would
but
be
then
Expedition
Dead
Retreat.
round after.
Yeah, but haste
Oh, but you
also
get
increases
double movement.
double movement and an extra action to dash. It increases your speed threefold.
What's that, Bailey?
Fourfold?
Threefold.
You would have the dead turn afterwards, but either one can get you there and back. Either haste or expedition retreat.
I'll do Expedition Retreat because last thing I want to do is go into a dead dragon lair and not be able to do anything for a turn.
Yeah, I don't have any. I don't think I got a spell that does water breathing. I can control water.
Oh,
There is-
no. I could. Oh god, I'm one level away. Shoot.
The,
I can lengthen. I could lengthen Expedition Retreat to be 20 minutes.
Water breathing is a cleric spell, I believe, or it's
I don't see it in.
druid, ranger, sorcerer, wizard. Nope. You could probably cast water walk.
You know, that doesn't help.
It doesn't help for underwater.
Yeah, I could
That
do
could have
that.
convinced the thing.
I could also destroy water 10 gallons at a time. It might take a little bit.
It's gonna take a while.
That's an excavation direction. Screw Fendelver, we would just be stuck here.
I mean, we could just leave it.
Hike back to town. Hope we don't run into any more freaking red wizards in that damn base, and just.
Well, we could also search for things because there might be a
Yeah.
there might be a potion in here somewhere. I bet the red wizards probably had something somewhere. Who knows?
Well, there was an artificer that was helping them.
Somebody roll me a perception check. Whoever has the highest perception.
Probably the cleric.
Cleric
Probably a cleric.
for now.
The only
Right.
person
Not live. We have to use it every single session.
The only person I could see having higher would be Adrian, just because of expertise possibility.
Not yet.
So,
No.
what is it? A saving throw or just a passive? My
Perception.
passive perception is 18. By the way.
Roll me a perception check.
So,
Okay. I'll just roll it in. You can tell me what to look for. So it's a 17 on the die.
Oh, pfft. It's like, what, 25?
yeah,
Somewhere in
25.
there.
On this
Burby.
this back wall here, you don't notice some stones seem to be out of place.
Hey guys,
So the bricks seem to be.
Adrian, can you come with me real quick?
Yeah.
Take
I'll come.
Take a look at this. Something doesn't look right here. Did I lose everybody?
Yeah. No.
Oh,
you're-
okay. When it goes silent, you don't know. You don't know if
and
roll 20 has blown up on you or what.
I've now got a crab on my shoulder, and I'll investigate with him.
You probably have better.
Maybe, I don't know. I might have a better We might be tied.
No, investigation. You probably got a better investigation. Let's see.
Well, what's yours?
You got a +3.
Oh
+3.
yeah, I think I've got better than that. I've got +5, and I know Harley back there has a +8.
Why don't we have Harley do it then? If you guys are both proficient in it, why don't you guys take advantage?
But yeah, Harley will investigate. I will investigate using through the senses of Crab Laverne. And investigation, Bailey?
Yep. Investigation check.
Oh wow, it's actually up to a +9. +18.
All right, so definitely some of the stones are definitely loose. Or some of the bricks, rather.
I'm gonna start looking, maybe try to pull some out. And
Yeah.
well, let me ask let's make sure nothing's trapped here first.
Nothing but sorry.
I want to ask Adrian to make sure there's no traps around these bricks before I pull them out.
Mm-hmm. I mean, is that not what we were just doing?
Okay. So you want me to just pull them?
I mean, I could pull it from 30 feet away. Well, I don't know if Mage Hand's good enough for that.
It does not seem trapped at all.
All right.
Yeah.
I'm going to start pulling the bricks out to see if
All right.
there's something behind it.
So after a few bricks, you peer in, and what you do notice, I don't know if you guys noticed it on the map, probably not, there does seem to be a chest right there.
Oh, right here? Oh, nice. Hey, I
Did you
found
see
a
it right there?
chest. No,
There's still
it's
not
black.
real.
Oh, my bad. I didn't even notice. There you
Oh, now I see a chest.
go.
Yeah, that makes a lot more
I was
sense.
wondering, like, I don't know, or I don't know why you guys aren't seeing this chest. I've mentioned that
Well,
the
now
map
you
a few times.
now you know why. So yeah, I'll let Adrian know again. Hey, there's a chest here. You want to check this out before we open it?
Yep. Same deal.
Same deal.
Okay,
And
go ahead and roll me
before
investigation.
he opens it, yeah.
Wow. Harley is not doing great today.
It does not seem to be trapped.
Mm-hmm. Harley is going to. Does it seem to be locked?
It does seem to be locked. There's a lock on the front of the chest that seems to be pretty rusted.
Very well. Adrian will get.
Mage hand.
Adrian will send off the
I'm
thieves'
gonna move out the
tools
way.
with Mage Hand.
I'm gonna move Harley out the way as well, right?
Yep. Although she does have a propensity for standing in front of traps when they go off.
Or standing next to a delayed blast fireball.
Yeah. So that's going to be a 28 to pick the lock.
Oh, what? Sorry.
28.
Goddamn. Well, you pick the lock, and what you do notice is, well, I'm assuming you're opening it right afterwards.
Yeah.
Yeah, and I've got crab liver on my shoulder, which feels weird.
Instead of holding onto you with like its feet, it's holding on by its claws.
Yeah.
As soon as the
Yep.
chest is open, you do notice that a bolt comes out of it, although nobody's in the way. So.
Oh, okay. So it was a little trapped.
Yep.
Hey, I just want to mention too, to Crab Laverne, that there's dead bodies everywhere. So the feast is yours.
Crab liver's crawling down my shoulder to go gnaw on some zombie flesh.
All right. So I guess it's opened. Let's
It is
look
open.
to see what's in it.
So what you guys see is there's a few gems. There's 2 rubies and
Alright.
2 diamonds as well. And there does seem to be a spell scroll.
Ooh.
One spell scroll. And if we open the scroll, do we know what it is?
It seems to be a scroll of what a really powerful spell, actually. Speak with plants.
Perfect.
Perfect.
That's never gonna get old.
No,
Absolutely
it's not.
never.
No.
It does seem to be a spell called Contingency.
What is it?
Oh.
Contingency?
Contingency, yes.
Oh, contingency.
So I think we know who gets that, right? We'll tuck it away for now.
Leo isn't here. He can't lay claim to it.
I guess technically Tolv and I could try to use it.
That's fair.
Will it help with this situation? Because I'm not sure what it does.
It basically lets you set a condition, and then when that condition happens, it automatically casts another spell on you.
Think of it as a ring of spell storing, except it auto casts something at a certain point.
Nice.
Like
So-
say,
Yeah.
oh,
Yeah.
So you could have it contingent revivified. The minute you die, you come back.
Yeah.
or like a contingent counter spell.
It specifically has to be something you cast on yourself.
Oh, really? Oh, okay. I'm random.
All right. Well, that was a good find.
Yeah. And I did the math for fun to see if the Phantom Steed could make it through the water, because, you know, it's really fast. No. It's not fast enough.
Because difficult terrain.
Because it only has a constitution of 13.
That's fair.
So it drowns anywhere from 500 to 1,000 feet down.
But would that get him close enough? Well, then he'd have to get
It's
back,
like
right?
it's like a 10th to maybe a 5th of the way before it drowns. So no, it doesn't make it.
I do have an idea. I have
What's
an
up?
idea. Well, if we go take a long rest and come back, I could do animate dead and just have them go bring the stuff back up to us.
It would take a while, but yeah. You
Wow,
could
did
definitely
I
do
walk
that.
in at a weird time?
I mean, if we wanted to just let it be a while, we could have Crab Laverne just get all the shiny.
That'll be a long while.
I think that would take longer than a long rest, to be completely honest.
Well, let's see.
Well,
it's a 30-minute. It's a full hour round trip for the crab
Jesus Christ.
for 1d20 gold pieces each time.
Hold on, what is
What was the scroll? I missed that part.
Contingency.
Contingency. That don't know that one.
It's a so you know glyph of warding.
Oh yeah.
It's a glyph of warding, except you put another spell in it, and it affects yourself when a certain condition is met. So, say, as John was saying earlier, if you were to die, you can have a contingent revivify.
Or in the perfect example it gives is if water breathing.
Is it actually?
Yeah,
Yeah, that is
No.
actually one of the.
that is the
suggestions.
example it gives.
You can
does
do spells like Fireball. It just has to be centered on yourself.
Yeah.
So if somebody goes down there and they start to drown, then it automatically casts water breathing on
You
you.
have to spin the spell slot for the water breathing spell first, and you have to know the spell.
Along
Okay,
with the
well, I don't
level
know.
of the spell of the contingency itself. So you have to cast a 6th level plus whatever the other spell would be.
Well, I mean, we've got the scroll for the 6th level, but
Right.
it would still be a spell slot.
And it would still have to roll for that scroll to actually be used properly because nobody can cast 6th level spells yet.
True, but I mean, I think Harley's good enough at that.
Yeah, that's true. And only
Assuming
a
you don't
wizard can use it. So only Harley and Tolv can use it.
Adrian can use it. Adrian's got
Oh, yeah,
wizard
try
spells.
Adrian. I keep forgetting the tricksters.
Yeah, I mean, I'd have a, like 25% chance to just actually work with the scroll and a 75% chance to burn it on nothing.
Sounds like a great use.
Yep.
Yeah, as much as I want to get the stuff, the only other thing I could think of is maybe, again, take a long rest and polymorph. Um, Something that, to get down there and grab a bunch of stuff.
Yeah, no matter what we're going to do, I think a long rest is in order for this. And if we do a long rest, I'm not sure where the best place would be for that other than town. But even then, we got attacked even when we were in town.
I say we just cut the losses of this town and head out. We've got places to be now, and the problem here, we killed it.
We got to give it one more shot. There's stuff down there.
Wow, Tolv is consumed by the loot lust.
Yeah,
And the thief is telling him to not.
He is not that kind of cleric.
I mean, Adrian's also not that kind of rogue, so.
Things cost money,
But we
it is
have.
what it is.
How much money do we have?
Not as much as we used to.
Yeah.
Yeah, you guys
We
haven't been gaining all that much money-wise in the past few adventures.
we gotta buy some healing potions, as we all know now.
But
So,
don't we get 50% cut of whatever's in Fendelver every time we visit?
That's it.
We have 15% stake in the company.
Right.
That's not exactly the same thing.
How do CEOs
You
make
can
their
only-
money then? What
Yeah,
the
we
heck?
don't
You
have
gotta make
any-
a god.
We don't have
Well,
any
CEOs
more,
make their money
spell
by
slots, right?
CEOs make their money by
Yeah,
putting
true.
up their stocks as collateral and then just borrowing the money they need, which is not taxable. That's why Elon Musk doesn't pay very many taxes. That's what he does.
Sorry, Paul. Yeah, I agree with you though.
We got
Yeah.
pixie dust. That's no dust of dryness. Oh, we got potion of
Yeah,
flying.
that's what we'll do. We'll bomb this lake with like dust of dryness or whatever the hell it is.
Dust
Just
of
bomb this
dryness-
thing with the dust.
The dust of dryness just adds more water.
Yeah.
Oh, I thought it was. I'm
yeah,
thinking the
they're-
other way
yeah.
around. My bad.
Yeah, they're already used, or
Yeah.
already balls of water.
Balls.
You do have a bunch of pouches of silver.
Yeah. We got to trade those in because my bag's
We-
getting heavy.
But we're miles from anywhere. We have to go back to what is it, Silvery Moon?
No, we're going to the coast.
I know we're going to the coast, but I'm saying if we're going to trade anything for money or anything, we have to go all the way back to Silvery Moon, because not even Fendelver we're going to get a good like pull on, and the fact that we're not even going to go to like Neverwinter or wherever it is, like before we even go to the Mayor of Deadman or whatever it is.
Listen, we got to take a long rest before we do anything, right? So why
Yeah.
don't we go? Let's leave here. Let's go take our long rest and give it one shot. We got one shot. We got one polymorph. I wish we had another polymorph scroll, but we don't. We use that.
But we used it
And-
to learn where a dragon hoard is located, and we're the only ones that
No.
know that.
No.
He
Rayon.
used it during the
Relax.
battle.
Yeah,
Yeah.
we. it was during the battle.
Oh, my bad.
Strength. Yeah. So, and then maybe we'll come up with an idea in the morning.
Yep.
Because I'm open to any suggestions. Whether we.
I can do it with Expeditious Retreat, and I can carry a large creature's worth of stuff on me now.
We got a bag of holding.
So,
Well,
plus bag of holding.
plus
So,
bag of holding. And you can drag someone else with you for that.
yes, I can drag somebody without slowing me down.
Right. So I was thinking if we polymorph one person into the octopus again, right? And you could actually hold on to me because if I'm the octopus and you're holding on to me, I could dash 60 feet, right?
I think he's faster.
He's faster. Okay. Well, eventually I would get there, right? And I could help you out, with whatever.
Yeah, if I have Expeditious Retreat on, I move at 125 feet. No,
135,
135 feet per round.
which is ever so slightly faster than the octopus. Yes.
Okay. So let's go take our long rest. Let's get out of here.
Let's take a long rest.
So
So let's
gonna
go
head
back
on out.
to the inn in town.
No, where we took the long rest last time. We went out into the woods.
Yeah, we're just gonna set up a tiny hut in the middle of the woods.
Whatever could go wrong.
outside the base.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
And on the way out, I want to grab John Fig.
John Fig is no.
I
What do you mean,
mean,
no?
Isn't he
Wanna
even a
go
flesh
bury him.
monster now?
No.
John Fig is just a completely dried out corpse.
Yes, we need to go
Pretty
bury
much.
him properly.
Should bury a lot. You can do that with unseen servants to make
Yes.
it go by fast.
I know. That's why I'll do that before I go to bed. I got unseen servant.
I think Harley can actually help with that too, with unseen servant.
Yeah. All right. So that we're going to do, Bailey. We want to leave. We want to exit here. So I don't know if we want to do it quick or do you want to just slowly make our way out?
No, that's fine. We can do it quick. I just get to pull you to the right map. There's Trevor. There's Trevor, I think.
Beep.
There's Trevor. So they're way up on this trail.
Yeah, we were like, yeah, just off the trail somewhere. We'll do the same thing. We'll put up the hut. I'll get the unseen servant to start digging a grave, and I will dump out everything that's in my bag of holding, which is a lot. So
If
in
we're
my
going back
bag-
to town, I'm grabbing my horse.
we're not. We're like,
How
if
far?
you want to go back, you can, but we're
You could probably grab your horse.
yeah.
Alright. You guys head into town? Grab the
Well,
horse?
I'm gonna head about a mile out of town and call my horse, I guess,
Okay, have it come to you.
if it's still alive.
It's still alive.
Okay, yeah. As I get closer to town, I'm gonna try to call for it, and eventually he'll meet up with me.
Sounds good.
Harley will attune to the Ring of Spell Storing, and I guess we'll use one of those Warlock slots to pop in silvery barbs.
Fair enough.
Hold on. Before we went to bed, he would have already attuned to it, right? Because it takes 10 minutes.
Well, it would have been that last short rest we did.
It would have been that last short rest, but didn't really have any
Right.
spell slots to put into it.
I got
You
a
want it
few if
fully.
he needs. If he wants something.
He requested specifically a spiritual weapon from you, Tolv.
I can do. So I'll check that off. I'll have one more second level slot left before we take a long
He
rest.
also requested a fine steed. You don't have a fine steed.
That would be me.
That was Rayon, I believe, yeah.
That was Rayon,
Yeah.
who doesn't have a spell slot for it yet.
No, I won't
Right.
till after a long rest, so that'll be a while.
Well, couldn't you do the one channel divinity with a short rest?
No, because our DM has graciously ruled against that.
Ah, right, his first level slot, isn't it? Yeah.
Well,
All right, you're
ruled
getting
of
rid of
any,
it.
well, ruled of any getting any kind of spell slots. Yeah, he said no.
I don't remember that.
All right, so we took a long rest. We get up the next morning.
Yep.
I'm like, man, I'm feeling a lot better.
I think I'll throw in another 2 silvery barbs then for the meantime, since the fine steed's not available yet. All right, and we wake up. Unless we get ambushed.
Well, not exactly.
Hold on.
That's an interesting way to phrase it.
I need to prepare my spells for the day. Give me a second.
Well, you can go ahead and do that, because Adrian, I need you to make me a wisdom saving throw at disadvantage while you sleep.
Oh God. You had nightmares. Oh no!
So
Wait.
it's a 3.
You can add 3 to that technically, or 4 to that actually.
Yeah, we are all within the tiny hut, which is smaller than the area of the.
So that's a 13.
Well, no, that's at disadvantage.
Oh, okay, it's 7.
7.
Oh, wait. You don't sleep. Never mind.
No, I don't sleep. I'm an elf.
Well, he does. Well, he trances for 4 hours.
I think he's referring to the dream spell, which elves are specifically immune to.
Oh, dun dun dun.
In that case, Toll, I want you to make me a wisdom saving throw at disadvantage.
Wisdom saving throw at disadvantage.
At disadvantage plus 4.
Plus 10.
Well, okay, then plus 14.
Plus 14.
Oh wait, proficiency, right?
Yeah.
Well, hold on. Let me go to my old sheet. Plus,
Oh no,
it'd
it's
be
based on
plus
charisma.
9.
It's 3. I'm sorry, it's plus 3.
Plus
So
nine.
13.
Oh, it doesn't matter. I rolled a 15 plus 9 is 24 plus 3 is 27. Oh, disadvantage, right? Oh, I'm sorry. That's 19, 20. How much did you say I get from you?
3.
So 22.
At disadvantage.
I mean, it's the cleric.
That is fair. So, something does contact you in your dreams, but it can't make it quite a nightmare. What you do see, in your mind's eye as you do sleep is gonna move you to another map so I can keep this token hidden.
Hey, this looks familiar.
Token down, but great. Isn't that letting me put it down? Roll 20, what are you doing?
Double check here if you're in the right layer.
I'm on the right layer.
Oh.
It's not letting me put it down. There we go. Okay. And then how do I expand the size again?
Shift Z. Click on it and Shift Z. Oh, jeez.
So
That's
this
not
is
good.
what you see in your dream.
Himself in the
too-
future?
No. In fact, this tries to in your dream, Toll, you see this being, whoever or whatever it is. And what it does is it does try to combat you. However, with your successful save, it does seem to fail. As you do whatever finishing blow that you do, it lets out one word. Curium.
Curium?
Curium. And then dissipates as you wake up the next morning.
Did you punch that into the thing so I could spell it correctly?
Khureim.
All right. Got it. Durian. All right. Well, I wake up the next morning. I'm like, that was strange. But I still feel really good.
Yep, you did succeed in the save.
So I take it that my unseen servant had finished the burial or
Burial?
the
Oh yeah.
so I'll lay him in there, say a few words, and that will be about it for the day, I think. For that, and then I'll talk to the group and say, are we still good with this plan? If we well, Rayon, are you good to go in there? And, Harley, change me back into the
Octopus?
octopus, and we'll do it that way. So if we're in the cave here, I'm going to empty out my bag of holding because there's like 200 pounds of shit in it. I'm not even joking.
Is there still all that lumber from like the first 3 sessions?
Yeah, I've been collecting stuff. Like if you open up my my link to my D&D Beyond, it's I have a bag of holding and everything's in it. So right now it's at 224 pounds of 500. So I will throw shit away. But
I think Harley has a bag of holding as well that has like 8 books, a single mace, and her crossbow bolts.
Right. So she's got plenty. But I have 1,700 pounds of powdered silver.
Good lord.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Good lord, man.
I'm sorry. No, I have 170 pounds of powdered silver.
I was about to say 1,700.
Yeah. No, it's worth 1,700. It's worth $1,700.
He's not that kind of cleric. He's got the legs for it, man.
I mean, that's still that powdered silver outweighs Adrian.
Yeah, we got a lot. I mean, it's like everywhere we went, we got 10 bags here, 7 bags there.
Can I? Oh, that's the problem.
I think I did it right, but I got 17 bags of powdered silver, right? And they're
oh, you lost 10.
Oh, that was the other thing I was considering.
Did anybody learn how to breathe on the water?
Yeah, well,
I still can't make it. Even with all that movement, I still can't make it.
You should be able to make it with Expeditious Retreat. You were only
I'm still short. I'm still short like 2,000 feet.
Really?
Yeah. Yeah, because I move 45 times 3 times per round. Each round is there's 6. There's five rounds per minute, right?
10.
10 rounds per minute?
Yeah.
10 rounds per minute.
Yeah, never mind. I can make it, no problem. I can make it with 1,000 feet to spare. Never mind.
What to say?
I was also thinking Harley has a new spell that creates a creature that has a swim speed. And it's actually doesn't. I don't think it can breathe underwater though. So no.
I can't breathe underwater. I'm just holding it for 5 minutes.
Yeah, it doesn't have as good a con mod.
How does a giant ape? Can it go? Because I mean, would it be able to make it?
No, he does not have the speed.
No.
He can hold his breath for a long time, but just does not have anywhere near the speed.
All right. Well, okay. Whenever you're ready, we'll go. I think if I could do bless though, right? And I could keep that on us. Is that correct?
Yeah, if that's what you want to do.
Per minute. But yeah,
What's that?
well, that's only lasts a minute. But yeah, you can do that.
Oh, then never mind. Yeah, that's
Yeah.
that's silly. All right. All right. I'm good to go. Let's just
All
do
right.
it.
I suppose Harley has could.
And we took Harley's bag too, right?
Might as
So
well.
we have.
I mean, Harley
have
could
two-
go with. I mean, Harley
How's
could.
she gonna go?
Well, because I believe. Let me just check.
Well, I don't want to leave you alone behind.
it doesn't
if
cast.
somebody's, we rather stay in pairs here because we're kind of splitting the party here.
Yeah,
Well,
it
he can
doesn't.
hide. Yeah.
All right.
I mean, Harley technically could summon a demon to cast Dimension Door.
That's not wrong.
So
Yeah,
we
why
made
can't
it
we
here.
just like dimension door away in here?
Because only Harley's demon knows how to cast it.
Oh yeah.
Pretty damn funny, actually.
I mean,
All right.
it could get a few of us in. It's just, you know.
How are you going to get back out? Unless she casts again, probably.
Well, no, the demon can cast Dimension Door at will.
Oh,
Yep.
wow. Holy.
The problem is that its charisma save is pretty good.
Mm,
So high
That's-
chance of losing control over it.
+2 an advantage.
yeah. Up to you guys what you want to do.
We're here. Let's just get this done.
Sounds good. All right. So, Toll, still a giant octopus, doesn't quite know what's here besides a bunch of sparkly bits. Rayon, what you do notice is a skeleton of a dragon. Doesn't seem to be moving at all. Toll, it does seem to be in the same position that it was the last time you saw it, at the very least.
Can I poke it? See if it does anything?
I mean, Crab Laverne poked it. Crab Laverne gnawed on it.
Yeah, you can poke it. It doesn't seem to move outside of like a couple of bones dislodging and hitting the floor.
Crab Laverne is once again adorning with the shiny.
Can I make a check and see what kind of dragon this was?
Hmm. There are ways to tell the different dragons apart.
Yeah, like there's different horns, different like skull, like makeups or spines or something.
Exactly. Make me a.
Please say nature. Please say nature.
I wouldn't go with nature because these are
God dang it!
they are magical creatures. They are not natural.
Not Arcana. Not Arcana.
I would
History.
say history.
That's just as bad.
I have proficiency. Well, no, I don't because I'm a fucking.
No, you're an
Octopus.
octopus.
Here, let me look at the skill. Let me look at the skill list if something fits better than history.
I feel like James Bond with the octopus movie.
Which one was that?
Super slow.
Octopussy.
Octopussy.
I always forget that one exists.
Yeah, there's a lot of them that wasn't great.
I would say history, yeah,
Yeah.
is the best.
Expeditious Retreat's technically still on. I could recast it, so I'm just gonna. Oh, you know what? Here, let me just do this. We're not going into combat today, right, guys?
Who knows?
I mean, if we do, Harley has Ring of Spell Storing now, so more spells
I got
to
extra
burn.
slots I can burn. Now I could do other things. I'm gonna cast this on myself.
That is fair.
All right, nice.
And obviously, I'm
good
going to
one.
put that intelligence, which will give me advantage on this roll, +4.
Okay.
Two
Go ahead.
ones.
Yeah, 2 months.
Hey!
there
You
you
know
go.
what? Instead of rolling a 2, I rolled a 17, so 21.
Good job.
So, oddly enough, this does seem to have. This dragon seems way, way out of place. has some characteristics of what you would assume would be a blue dragon.
Really? That is way out of. Well, no, I mean we are in a water area. I mean that does
Blue
make kind of
dragons or
sense.
desert dragons?
Blue dragons are desert.
Oh, they're desert dragons? I thought blue dragons were
Yep.
water.
No, desert dragons. They have climbing speed and breathe lightning.
The closest to water would
Oh.
be a white dragon because ice, but even then.
Actually, it would be a black dragon because acid,
That's true. Swamp.
and they can breathe underwater.
Oh, they can? I didn't know that.
Yeah, they're
Because
the only
dragon.
one? Maybe green dragons can too. Some of them have swim speeds.
But yeah, it's a blue dragon.
And that's the only.
Well,
That's
any part
really
of
far from the desert.
Like you
yeah.
said, really out of place.
Because we
And
although
are
having a
we're in
lightning threat
Tribor.
and
That's on
being
the
surrounded
opposite
by-
side of the high forest. That's all we have into like isn't Arnok is like the closest desert?
And that's where the old party killed Imrith the Blue Dragon. Yeah.
Yeah, so this is interesting. Okay.
I mean, I guess there's like, if you go south, there's Am, but that's even further away.
The giant octopus is slamming the rock, saying, "Let's go."
Crab Laverne is like gnawing on a rock.
All right, so Rayon,
Yes.
you have found a total of 10,000 gold pieces. Well, between that and what Laverne grabbed. 10,000 gold pieces.
Okay. Ah.
150 platinum.
What? Is somebody writing this down or am I writing this down?
Yes, I got it.
Okay.
And what seemed to be 3 different potions, one of which, or 2 of which seem to be a healing potion of some kind, and one of which is red.
Which is what healing potions are.
I was thinking healing potions are more of a pink red. This is a
Oh.
deep red.
Oh, this is a darker shade of rouge. Okay. I'm gonna grab all of it.
Will it fit in the 2 bags?
Yeah, it'll fit in 2 bags.
I got pockets full of money.
Egg.
So can I also well, since this dragon has served its purpose in its own life, is there any remnants of this thing, like teeth or horn or leg or whatever?
I mean, there's some teeth. There, I mean, the skeleton is fully there from what it seems like. So you mean you got some teeth. You got
Yeah.
pretty much the
No.
entire dragon there.
How heavy is dragon bone?
It's
I
pretty
wish
heavy.
I wish I could communicate with you.
I'll probably just take the. Can I pack the whole head?
Yeah.
Okay.
I
It's-
I
mean,
can
if you're
help.
gonna take any part, you're gonna take the skull.
Well, we're gonna take the head because we take the heads of everything else, in this game.
I wonder if we can name
It's all
ourselves something
it's on
related to
brand, okay?
Yeah, and I dumped. By the way, I dumped the body out that was in the bag of holding too.
Jesus Christ.
You dumped them in the water. That was what was in the. That's what Laverne found at the bottom
Yeah.
of the.
that.
Or you
Oh,
found rather.
Oh,
You could give me the
You're the
dragon's
worst.
head. I could drag it if that's I think the octopus would be able to hold it with 2 tentacles and get back up.
The what? Sorry.
The octopus could drag to grab the head if that's a
I mean, I
problem,
think-
or
Yeah.
bag of holding or whatever.
I was just gonna stuff like all the money in one bag and then like put the head and
It's only 500 pounds. I don't know how much 10,000 gold pieces weighs.
not much.
Piece is 1/100th of a pound. So 10,000
All right.
would 100 pounds.
Oh, yeah, we're good then. Let's do it.
All right, you head on back. Do-do. And I'm assuming you guys are just going out and heading over to whatchamacallit.
Yeah, I'm gonna put
At
my
least to Tribor, probably to Vandelver.
yeah, but when we get back to the tunnel, how much can I put back in my bag? Because I have, like I said, 170 pounds of silver.
Between the two bags of holding, you should be able to hold everything
All right.
pretty.
Yeah, I don't think Harley would have a problem with putting money in her bag.
Probably not. Would you wish to identify the bags? Or not the bags, the potions.
That gold
Hey.
weighed 25, a little over 25 pounds, by the way.
Yeah.
Harley will identify the potion, because why not?
Because, well, might as well identify all of them just to make sure.
Well, yeah.
So the two healing potions are greater healing.
Woo!
Nice.
And then the red potion seems to be a potion of fire giant strength.
Whoa!
Oh, hot
Okay. Wow.
Having played as a character who had a potion of storm giant strength, it's very easy to waste it.
Yeah,
You still
I
wish you guys
remember that.
skipped on this saber?
I didn't say anything.
I thought you wanted to skip town.
I just didn't want to volunteer to go diving in it until it was like, sonared and stuff. This kitty wants to keep its head above water.
Harlequin will free a couple spells from the Ring of Spell Storing in order to get a fine steed. If we're going on a travel montage now.
Fair enough.
Is there anybody in the town? I mean, does the town seem it's still dead?
It's pretty much dead.
I
You
think
guys
we are going back to town to get our cart, I think.
Yeah.
Which the horse somehow magic... No, he would have been unhooked from it. But anyways, yeah.
So, Saber, if you want a familiar, you can get a familiar.
How do you got a familiar? I got my horse.
You could get a familiar and a horse.
I had a familiar. It was Wolfie. He died.
Well, Harley would still like a horse. If you can spare the second level slot for the day.
I've already used...
Why don't we wait before we...
I've already used 3 slots already today.
We're
yeah,
kind
but the
of...
first and second level. Oh wait, you're paladin.
Exactly, I'm a paladin.
You have third levels.
Wait before we lay down and then...
Yeah, you guys can wait until you go to sleep or rest or get the next long rest rather.
Yeah, because we're not in a hurry. I mean, we've only delayed this by 4 days, knowing where this other part of Vecna is.
The funny thing is, I'm pretty sure Harley just wants the horse so that she can sleep while
I
we
know
travel.
what Leo wants, okay?
Like, he doesn't want it for anything mechanical. He just wants it so that she can take beauty naps.
It's pretty damn fun, actually. All right.
So I'm assuming we're actually going, what is it, this way around?
Yeah, past Coneyberry, through Coneyberry, past the Grave of Strings.
Yeah.
Which, it'd be interesting to know what's
Actually, we have to go
happened
down the
that
road
way.
we were just on.
Yeah, it's the road we were just on.
Well, ain't that stupid?
Well, we had to go get our cart.
Yeah, I know.
All right. You guys heading over to Fendelver?
Yeah.
Yeah,
I
I
got
guess we're
something
back
to
to
do,
Fendelver
though.
again.
All comes back around, sir. Or Full circle, rather.
All roads lead to Fandelver.
Yeah, apparently. It's like right about
Thought it was
here, I
water
think.
deep, but okay.
I'm
Alright.
sure I could find it.
I thought it was
So-
Mirabar.
On our second day out, I don't know how many days it's going to take.
It's a good question. I would need to look up the travel. How long it takes
Well, it's
travel.
140 miles to get there. Because we're gonna take the road, obviously,
Right.
and it's right around like there. So it's 140.
No, Fandelver is down by the high road.
I thought it was like up in here.
No, that's where Coneyberry is. That one place where we fought the Lord of Blades and the vampire.
Yeah, I remember that.
Yeah, no, Fandelver is
I
below.
thought Coney
the
Bear was over
foothills.
here. Oh wait, where's my mouse? I thought Coney Bear was
Yes.
like up here.
It is, but Fandelver's right off the high road.
Oh, okay.
All right. So you could do 24 miles a day.
Well, okay, that's gonna take a while.
Although a little bit faster with the 2 horses. So,
Yep.
So like 35.
what's the speed of the horses? 60?
Yeah, they're riding courses.
Yeah, so then
Oh,
Or
36,
they're war horses with 60. Yeah.
then 36 miles a day.
That's 170 miles. So it's gonna take us almost 5 days.
Okay.
All right.
Okay.
So one of those days, I am going to.
Math, people.
I'm going to cast divination, and before I do, so I get to ask a simple question concerning a specific goal, event, or activity to occur within the next 7 days. And
Okay.
do you guys got any questions that you would like asked?
I feel like the guy who had the weird dream would have the biggest question.
Yeah. I,
Which day are you casting it? That could matter.
So I can't cast it the first day we left because I don't have it prepared, right? Even though it's a ritual, I have to, as a cleric, I need to have it prepared, right?
Correct.
Right.
Only
so,
wizards have that special rule.
So on
Right.
day 2 of 5.
on
Okay.
day 2 of 5, I will prepare it, and then I will that evening before we go to bed of day 2.
Okay.
I'll cast it, and it's because it's a 4th level spell. So what I want to do is let me just do this. How do I? No, do this spells. Prepare that. Let me prepare that. And go here. Divination and display. Okay.
Wow. Took a lot.
Well, no, I had to prepare it. It wasn't prepared, so I had to prepare it and then
Oh.
do what I needed to do. Okay, so what I'm going to do is go ahead and prepare it, and I am going to, from my bag of holding, I need to have 25 gold pieces worth of stuff.
Right.
So I have, let's see, quantity cost. I got long bows, I got long swords. I got 1, 2, 3. I'm going to get rid of 3 long swords. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to prepare all the stuff, and I'm going to, ask my God guidance. I had a dream where a Black Knight was trying to assault me, and he said the word. How'd you pronounce that again? Karoon?
Curium.
Curium. Let me spell it. I don't know. Cure. E. What should I ask? Is this going to be problematic?
Sorry, I'm just reading the spell real quick.
Actually, that should be a little bit more clear. In a dream, I dreamt of a black knight who was trying to kill me. He said, "Curium, will this black knight continue to come after me or my friends?"
That's 2 questions.
It's kind of one-ish.
Will this Black Knight pursue the party? It's one question. It's one of those, you can phrase it as 2 questions or as one.
Right.
I just love the fact that I love the spells. It's like the reply might be a cryptic rhyme or an omen.
Give me 1 second. Sorry.
Yeah, sorry, I threw that at you.
No, you're good. I was just grabbing food real quick.
Oh, even better.
Or well, it's getting handed food rather. Yeah, you did throw that. That did come up left field though.
Hey, Bailey, if you want to think about it a little bit, that's fine, and we can move on, and we could say we did it another day.
I know what I want to say. I just don't know how I want to say it, and it could very much affect what you guys do. So this is your god speaking, however, like deep voice and all that jazz. Was it Thor
Or
Thor? Okay. I wasn't sure if it was Thor or Odin. I remember you switching it between one of the two.
yeah, I just didn't like Odin as much. I don't know. Anyway,
That thing will continue to come after you until either one of you is destroyed.
so yeah, I guess after that, the long swords that I laid out for him vanish.
After the question is answered, a bolt of lightning comes from the sky, evaporating all the long swords and whatever incense you had.
Sweet. I got to get more incense.
Was there a kaboom after that woke the rest of the party up?
Oh, y'all are deaf now.
So after that, I haven't let them on to what I witnessed, and after that, I let the rest of the party know.
Okay. What do you tell them? Exactly what was in the dream, or?
Yeah, exactly what was in the dream.
Right.
And I say the word curium, and I don't know if anybody is aware of that and what I just transpired between my god.
Saberwolf has heard of that. I don't think Ryan has.
I actually have not. Sean has not. Don't know if Adrian has. Adrian's into Waterdeep politics mostly.
I've heard of Mercurochrome, but not curium. I don't know what that is.
Adrian and I guess Yeah. Don't know.
So,
Kerium, right?
K. Let me pull it back up.
Khurein.
There you go. On the third night, Saberwolf, I need you to make me a wisdom saving throw.
Oh, this
With
is not good.
disadvantage.
With disadvantage?
With disadvantage.
Oh, that's my worst one of them decks.
Hey, you have a clock.
I don't
Just
think that
putting that
works.
out there.
I don't think that works subconsciously though.
I'd
Because
say you could
technically,
activate
wouldn't I
it.
be incapacitated? Because I'm sleeping.
That is true. Yes.
Yeah.
So therefore,
But
no.
you would be but you would be you. You would have your your sword and your everything, right? At your disposal.
In
You're
my
fighting it.
dream.
Yeah. It's
Well,
a
I guess
dream.
that's DM's call.
Dream clock is not going to help you versus a very real spell.
Dream clock.
Yeah.
All right,
Try.
disadvantage wisdom.
I like the attempt, but
Okay, wow,
Okay.
15. That is good for Ryan.
so in your dream, what you see. Just need to put the token down real quick. What was it? Shift S?
Shift Z.
Z.
Z. Shift Z. There we go. This is what you see. Seems to be a black knight clad in, well, plate armor with several insignias, none of which that you recognize. And in your dream, you guys trade blow for blow as he comes after you. And both of you seem very haggard as he finally thrusts his sword through your chest. You wake up not feeling and not feeling refreshed from your long rest. And although he didn't say it, the word Voldholm resonates in your head, and I'll post it in chat here real quick.
I think that's isn't there a shortcut for that? Yes, there is. Turn that on. Where is it?
Was that the same? That wasn't the same token as the one I saw, right?
Not even close.
Yeah.
Let me
Mine
show
was
you.
more. I was more electrical in nature.
Correct. Let me.
And
I
I
can
would have
post-
explained. Yeah.
I can show it to you again real quick. That's what yours looks like.
Yeah.
So Voldholm.
Yes. And how do the exhaustion rules work?
Well, if it's a point of exhaustion, I get disadvantage on all ability checks.
I meant for going multiple days without a long rest that you actually benefit from.
Oh,
I think like
It's a con save.
I
that's
thought it was
con
a con save. Go ahead and make me a Constitution save when you as you wake up.
Oh, that won't be a problem.
While you don't feel refreshed, you think you can go on.
So do I get exhaustion or no?
No, you do not.
Can I get exhausted?
I think it's a negative the more days you stay awake.
No, I'm asking like, can my character physically get exhausted right now?
Oh, with that benefit?
I'm looking it up.
No. Either way. Do you relay anything to your friends?
Well, I mean, he stabbed me through the chest, so whoever was on guard duty, I would have woken up. But the
Yeah, it's like I mean, there's a 50-50 chance it would. I guess there's more than a 50. It's either me or Tolv.
doesn't
I mean,
matter. I would have wake. Well, you guys, if you want to roll off or choose whoever
Well,
it was.
I mean, I'm awake either way. I just might be in a trance. But it sounds cooler if it's Tolv who's awake because Tolv's experienced this.
Okay, so Tolv.
Look at you and say, "Problem sleeping."
Yeah, I had one of those bad dreamy thingies, but
Right.
like
You
normal
gotta-
normal dream thingies has like no Bandian in it, but this one wasn't a Bandian. It was some like big like night dude.
lightning.
No lightning on this one though. It was like he was like this like big kind of burly knight, you know, more red and stuff. No lightning though. But
I feel
we were going toe to toe, you know, but he got the better of me and it hurt my chest, but I guess nothing happened because I looked down and there's nothing there.
Well, it seems like we have another hurdle. Um, so the next morning,
Okay, and just to reiterate, advantage on Constitution saving throws against exhaustion due to forced marches while traveling.
It's not a forced march.
Yeah, I was just
No.
saying. I knew there was something,
Yeah,
but I just couldn't remember what it was.
and the DC starts at 10 and goes up by 5 every day.
Okay.
But I do have a point of exhaustion right now, right?
You do not, no.
I don't. Oh, okay, cool.
You rolled way high enough.
And there is
All right.
there is an exhaustion tab on your roll 20 sheets, by the way, if you want to use those.
Oh, really? Where?
Yep. If you go to the wheel and the wheel pinwheel on the right hand column, in the bottom part where it says compendium compatible, you click on show exhaustion tracking.
Huh.
It's right over here. And also right below that is track hit dice per class. So you can. So when I was doing that, I could click on the actual class to roll the hit dice, and it'll roll the right. It does roll the right one.
Wait a second. Underneath that, it also says short and long rest. So that might be what Leah was talking about.
Where's that?
Oh, okay.
So in the little cog, that first massive rectangle on the right side, at the very, very bottom of it.
Oh, I see it, and it gives you two buttons that says short rest and long rest on your character sheet.
Huh.
So okay, so I'm going to here. I'm going to drop my spell slots down a couple times. Let's see what happens. I hit long rest.
And drop your health as well.
Oh, let me do it again. Drop my health down. Drop the spells. Oh yeah. Oh. Yes, it works.
Huh.
I don't think it works on your abilities though.
No,
on
because
the abilities. Oh, that's not that one.
those could be more than just a rest. Like not channel ability. A divine intervention is a 10-day, or sorry, a week long.
Oh wow! And if you click on short rest, it pulls up hit dice, roll, and then it's in a box next to D6 or D10, and it says of 1 available or of 9 available. So if I click this and I click this 4 times and hit roll, it didn't roll all of them.
it only rolls one at a time.
Well, it rolled one section at a time. Oh, it did count it on my hit dice though. It just didn't roll the other half of it. But it did count it on my hit dice sheet though.
Yeah,
That's
that's still janky. You look up D&D Beyond, it's so much
Oh,
nicer.
well, that's cool. So on Harley's sheet, the short rest button regenerates a first level slot because of the level of Warlock.
Oh, sweet.
Oh, so it actually takes the class into account?
For certain things, I would guess.
Yeah.
That's really nice. That's really cool to know.
Yeah, that's cool. And Leo wasn't crazy.
For once. Well, sorry, I wouldn't rule him out as being crazy. He did stand in front of a delayed blast fireball.
Yeah, I didn't understand. I still to this day don't understand why he did that.
It's
Oh,
it's
me, Daddy.
literal.
Like, if anyone could get away with that, it's me. Because I have evasion.
Mhm.
I posted in the Discord what it looks like on D&D Beyond.
Oh, I know what it looks like at D&D Beyond. I've used but- yeah.
Okay, well, that's interesting, and something we're probably going to have to. So the next morning when I get up, I took the sending spell because I want to contact somebody.
Are you going to be casting it the next night, or are you going to be casting it in the morning?
I'm going to cast it in the morning,
Okay.
like around 10 o'clock or whatever.
Yeah, probably when whoever it is awake. Sounds about right.
So I am going to use sending third level spell, and I'm going to send it to my mother.
Okay.
Oh, wrong one. I'm going to send it to my mother and say, being, hello, Mom, being haunted by a dark night. Does the name Curium mean anything to you? Rather, the word Curium. That's what I meant.
How many words can she respond with? Is it 20?
25.
25.
Okay. That one I think I'm gonna wait on. Because that one isn't as, I guess, important.
Right. And just for reference, you remember who Toll's parents are?
They're from Luskin, right?
One of them is an archmage.
Yeah.
That makes sense.
And the other one is the cleric, the high cleric in the abbey of
Okay.
Luskin.
Good to know.
Okay, we'll wait on that one. We'll get back to you next week.
Yeah.
And that's cool.
That one isn't.
Just to let you know, I'd probably do the Voldham too. So
The what? Sorry.
Ask about Voldham as well.
Voldham.
Okay. Yeah.
So,
Do the names that or
Right.
that mean anything? Right.
Do we get any more
So
nightly visitors?
and did we pass any towns?
You passed the one town that used to be with where you fought the vampire and whatnot, but that's been dead or abandoned rather.
I'm
No
looking
spooky things happening in Strings' grave.
looking for a I'm looking for a club or a staff, a quarterstaff. That's my next.
I mean, you're passing by a bunch of trees.
All right, I grab a stick or whatever, something that looks like a quarterstaff to like purchase a decent one.
Okay. Oh, whoops. So with that, and keep on moving. This day you do get to Fendelver at about, I would say, somewhere in the evening.
And we will go to the inn.
Yeah. The
Where
end.
the inn with the succubus.
As you
I swear,
enter,
Leo was trying to kill us.
trying to kill you.
Yeah.
Um,
Oh,
as you guys
no.
do enter the town, basically everybody recognizes you. I mean, this is a very small town, and you guys did help them out with a bunch of shit.
Well, we are the heroes of Fendelver, after all.
That is true.
Well, three of us are. Two of us are? Three of us are?
Adrian is like kind.
2.5
Adrian
of
was-
us are.
Yeah. 2.5.
So the few people that you do pass by on your way to the tavern do welcome you very warmly. And as you walk into the tavern,
We don't have a map?
now you follow the map. That's probably a good idea now, isn't it?
I want to see it again. There it is.
Ah, nostalgia.
Do drop in.
Good to be back.
You guys get into the tavern, and the person behind the bar, I'm blanking on what that's called, a barkeep.
Mm-hmm.
Yep. Yeah.
Yep.
He does his normal like, oh, welcome, go ahead and have a seat, and they recognize him. He's like, yes, the heroes of Vendelver. What brings you back? And
Oh.
immediately starts working on some your favorite meal that you've had here in Vendelver.
We're just passing through.
Just passing through. See how everything's going.
Things here have been going much better since you've last left it. Haven't had to deal with the red brands, which is such a relief.
Any peoples come here from Tribor? Because this technically is the next close town in one direction. Although it was in the direction of where the wood wizards and stuff were.
Mm-hmm. Not that I recall. No, not really.
Okay.
How long ago are you thinking?
Oh, like within the last month.
Oh no, most definitely not.
Everything.
I would recognize new faces, or you know what I mean.
Yeah.
Yeah, we know what you mean.
Is there any? Everything's going okay. There's no weirdness going on.
No, there doesn't seem to be any weirdness going on. It's just business as usual for the most part. Thanks. Now that the red brands are gone. Thanks again for that.
Can I do an insight check?
Yeah, go ahead.
With an advantage because we know this guy for a while now.
I mean, yeah.
All right.
You're welcome.
24.
Yeah,
How do
he
you
does
see
not
these-
be trying to hold
just-
anything.
These dice. Can you see these dice better, or
I
a little
don't
better?
know. My window is so small now. I can't see anything.
I think from what I can see, one's a 14 and one's a 15.
All right.
Okay.
Looks good.
So yeah, well enough at least. I could definitely tell that they were in the teens somewhere. So, yeah, he doesn't seem to be trying to hold anything back. He does seem very genuine about, like, he's happy to see you guys. He gets you some free meals. Not that you need them, because I mean,
We're loaded at the time. All right, fantastic. Can we get a couple rooms?
oh yes, of course. How long will you guys be staying?
Probably be leaving in the morning, or will we? Is that about right? Or do we stay a day here?
Well, we should talk to. You should talk to your dwarf friends.
Why don't we rent it for 2 nights and we'll just take it from there? How's that sound?
Say that again, sorry?
2 nights.
Of course. Yeah, we can get you a few rooms for a couple nights. It's not a problem.
Yeah.
Could we just? Is there like a? Could we just like buy a house here?
Yeah,
I mean, we
pretty
probably
easily.
could.
Probably could.
Um,
Well, we'll look at that in the morning.
You know,
I mean,
we could get new construction too.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, if Harley learned the right spells, she could build a house.
What, Molder?
I'm thinking
No.
fabricate.
Yeah, fabricate.
Okay.
Fabricate's such a underutilized spell.
I think if I remember correctly, she was looking at that, or Leo was looking at that spell, because
Might have
you
been.
could make basically anything as long as you have equal value of whatever material.
I mean, fabricate is you spend a minute and you get to go full on Full Metal Brotherhood.
All right, so have a couple beers, relax. It's been a long couple days.
I mean, it took us almost a week
Talk
to get
about
here.
it. You guys didn't almost die or anything.
Yeah,
I don't
We
know.
could
I
use
think
a little-
Soul would be pretty embarrassed getting taken down by a zombie twice.
Oh, anything we can do with these dragony bits? Because we haven't really explored what we can do with these things.
yeah. I was
Not even
curious
though-
about it.
Dragon remains do have an innate magic in them. Depending on where you could take it, you might be able to do something with it, but definitely not here in Fendelver.
Yeah, it's. Well, I mean, yeah. I mean, obviously, that's going to have to be a water deep kind of thing.
Yeah.
Or Silver Moon.
I suppose Adrian would stalk off to talk to, I suppose, the town.
Why?
I don't know if Adrian would even sneak off, but like we should talk to Gara Lee.
Remind me who she was again?
She was the priestess of
Yeah, that's
the Frost Maiden, who is also the mayor of this town now.
Right. I was
Oh,
gone for
God.
the
Yeah, I forgot about
majority
that.
of the time talking to her.
And she's also Zentarim.
Oh, didn't know that. Good to
Yeah,
know.
she's high-ranking Zentarim agent.
we should probably buy some more familiar components and
Yeah.
Not going through them as fast as what we used to, but still.
to. Yeah, we only lost one. It's still a crab, by the way.
Laverne is still a crab.
Nice.
It would take me another familiar component to change Laverne back.
Well, I got
I
it.
mean, if it's not hindering you, so it's,
Let's see. I have. Where are they at?
And I suppose we should see to the dwarves in the mine too.
probably. If you guys don't mind, I'm gonna. I would like to end the session a little bit early, just because this weekend.
Oh yeah, it is.
Yeah.
It is a holiday weekend. It's
Right.
fine.
Yep, absolutely. I hope everybody has a good Easter.
Yeah.
And,
Yeah.
Happy holidays.
Happy holidays.
Happy
indeed.
holidays.
Wrong holiday season.
Yeah.
Well, is it though? I mean,
Maybe.
it is
Happy
the other
holiday.
side of the
How about
coin to that. So, That's another stream.
But yeah, this is a lot slower than our normal sessions, especially the last session. But I feel like you guys deserved a little bit of downtime.
Well, Leo kind of goes, let's go, you know.
Well,
I mean, if Leo were here, I think it would have been hilarious to pull the demon dimension dooring us all down.
Yeah, that would have
What
derailed the
as soon as you
campaign.
get down, it breaks hold.
It breaks hold, and we have to fight it. And that thing is, oh god.
It's not
Yeah, well-
easy.
Well, that thing can possess dead creatures.
Oh,
So he could have possessed the dragon.
Yeah.
Don't give him any ideas. God damn it.
oh man, I was just thinking. I wonder if I could. Let me read Animate Dead.
if he had pulled it out, I would have read the stat block and noticed it.
Yeah.
That would have been
Yeah,
funny.
but still.
A random dragon fight.
Like, yeah, round 2 with the same dragon.
That one would be even funnier because that would still have its lightning breath. And just drop you into try to force you into the water.
Yeah, I wouldn't have the cold protection on that one.
Because the Dybbuk is incorporeal and it possesses corpses.
Oh,
Too bad. Animate Dead is has to be medium or small humanoid.
Oh,
Yeah.
you know
Fun.
what? The
That
corpse
would
has
be
to be large or smaller.
And
Aw.
dragons are giant, right?
And it has to be a
No.
beast or a humanoid.
The dragon that you guys fought was a huge dragon. It was an adult.
Okay, so never mind.
And the one that we took the head, the bones.
Mhm. It was
Yeah.
the same dragon.
I was hoping there was something on it that causes electricity, but I was a
I mean-
octopus. I could.
I'm sure if you like take dragon bone and carve it into like a dragon bone axe, you could enchant it with lots of lightning.
I mean, it's a huge creature, so its head is probably the same size as your torso.
Oh, I wonder if you could make a javelin of lightning with the dragon bones.
I was thinking more
That's
like
why I was grabbing the pieces of it. I grabbed the head and I
was
grabbed
thinking
like
more
the
of, like-
leg or something, I think.
Yeah, I was thinking more of like daggers with the teeth, but yeah.
I was thinking like a club with the teeth or something of that nature.
Well,
Maybe.
here's the thing. Like, I was thinking about grabbing the femur, and then you could craft that into like a staff for Tolv, which Tolv can use the shillelagh thing on.
Well, shillelagh needs wood.
Yeah.
It's still natural
Unfortunately.
material.
Oh, I'm gonna head on out.
All
All
right.
right. Thanks,
guys.
I
Mallory.
can do the rap
Forward
here.
to next week. When you guys are
Alright,
probably gonna start heading into the Mirror of Dead Men. That would be interesting.
Well, it's probably a good thing we didn't hit in there without Leo.
Yeah.
anyways.
Yeah, it's fine to, since Leo wasn't here, it's fine to have its, calm session.
Right.
I mean, all we did was
Yeah.
explore. Got like, what was it, like 11,000 gold?
Yeah,
11,500, I think,
we got a lot and 150 platinum.
as well as a couple of gems and some potions.
We don't know what the diamonds or the rubies are worth.
How much is there any? Well, seriously, seriously, we should buy like a house here because we keep like this is like the 4th time we've gone through here.
Is it?
Yeah,
It's kind of out of the way.
It was our central base of operations for like a month.
I would think we'd get something in Waterdeep.
Oh, half of our party already have a place to live in Waterdeep.
Yeah.
Warren has no place at all, except
I'm kinda partial
unless
to,
you count the unless you count our master's place and inherited that, which we did do, I think.
Oh yeah, we
Yeah,
did
we-
inherit that mansion and just left it to that one guy.
Yeah, we left the left guy to caretake, and he's probably having like block parties every night.
We're gonna go back and it's gonna be burned to the ground.
I'm thinking we go to Luskin. That's always a nice place.
Yes, Luskin, nice.
No, let's go to what's that library called?
Candlekeep.
Yeah, let's go to Candlekeep and do a random mystery from there.
Oh man,
I'd love to see our party in Candlekeep.
You did. I didn't.
That's the one thing that's the one thing I miss about playing strings is strings just had connections everywhere. It's like, yeah, strings was a pirate on the Sea of Falling Stars for a little while. Strings was a librarian at Candlekeep.
Well, see you guys
Later.
All right, we'll talk to you.
See you
Thanks,
next week.
Bailey.
Talk to you.
Alrighty. So, just a nice little gentle session there. Nothing too crazy, obviously. Let me just pull this up here, right here. There we go. So yeah, nothing too crazy there for that session. We did manage to go down into the water. Was not expecting us to walk away with a whole entire treasure hoard because I was still in the impression of the last session that there wasn't a treasure hoard there. So yeah, cool there. So that'll do it for tonight. We're gonna try to do Guild Wars 2 over the weekend, if not next week. Next week is a school vacation, so my older two pups are not around next week. So definitely we'll try to get some opportunities to get on later in the evening. I do have to get up early tomorrow and on Sunday. So Saturday I'm not quite sure of yet if I'm going to play Saturday night or not. Plus there's also the community racing for Final Fantasy VI. So probably the earliest we'll be playing Guild Wars 2 would be Sunday night, if not Monday. So Sunday or Monday night, Guild Wars 2, we'll be streaming it right here. Either on Twitch or on YouTube. I gotta figure out YouTube alerts stuff. I gotta get that going. I was in the early stages of setting it up, but I knew that I was going to do a lot more on Twitch the next couple days. So I set Twitches up and I haven't gone to YouTube's yet. But that should be easy to add in. Okay. All right, well, that'll do it for me. I am Saberwolf, and tune in every Friday on around 7 p.m. Eastern, right here on Saberwolf Gaming, 2M's on Twitch for our continuation of Friday Night Dice. Thank you very much, guys, and have a good night.